The psychology of people who don't post online. Have you ever noticed someone who never shares their pictures online? No selfies, no celebrations, no updates. In a world where everyone documents every moment, they almost fade into the background, quiet, unseen, and yet deeply grounded. Psychology suggests that this kind of silence isn't a lack of confidence, but a reflection of self-assurance. They don't seek validation through constant exposure. Instead, they find peace in privacy. Every unshared moment becomes theirs alone, authentic, untouched by the noise of approval. Their calm distance isn't disconnection, it's control. They're not hiding from the world. They're simply protecting their inner one.
Number 1, privacy over popularity. Psychologists say that people who rarely post pictures tend to value privacy over popularity, not because they have something to hide, but because they understand the power of personal boundaries. They prefer peace over performance, choosing not to broadcast every detail for approval. While others chase digital validation, they find comfort in silence, knowing that true confidence doesn't need witnesses. Every unshared photo becomes a quiet act of self-respect, proof that not everything beautiful needs to be displayed. In a world desperate to be seen, their choice to remain private is a subtle, intelligent rebellion against constant exposure.
Number 2, strong self-awareness. Research on self-concept clarity shows that people who post less often have a stronger sense of who they are. They know what matters to them, and they don't need the internet to confirm it. Their confidence grows from inner stability, not audience reactions. When they look in the mirror, they see a whole person, not a profile picture. That's why they don't chase trends or attention. They'd rather invest in real experiences than digital impressions. Their self-awareness shields them from the constant need for reassurance, allowing them to live with purpose rather than performance. It's quiet strength, not indifference.
Number 3, emotional security and inner confidence.
People who rarely post their photos often display one of the strongest forms of self-assurance, emotional stability. Their sense of worth isn't tied to how many people see, like, or comment on their lives. They've learned that peace is private. Psychologists say this independence reflects emotional regulation, the ability to feel good without external validation. They're grounded, steady, and comfortable being unseen. They don't use the internet to prove happiness, they use reality to live it. And that's why their confidence feels so different. It's quiet, enduring, and unshakable, even when the world keeps shouting for attention.
Number 4, deep thinkers, not performers. People who post less often are usually deep thinkers, not because they dislike sharing, but because they think before they do. They don't post for attention, they post for intention. When they share something, it means something to them. Psychologists call this an internal locus of evaluation, judging themselves by their own standards, not the crowd's. Their focus isn't on showing life, but living it. They'd rather experience the sunset than post it. These are observers, analysts, and reflectors, people who value meaning over metrics. And that's what gives their silence an almost magnetic kind of depth. Number 5, the digital illusion and social comparison.
Many of these quiet users understand the psychology behind social media's illusions. They know how easily curated posts distort reality and how comparison erodes confidence. Psychologists call this the social comparison theory, the endless habit of measuring your worth against other people's highlight reels. By stepping back, they protect their peace. They don't want to compete in a game that rewards masks over truth. Their detachment isn't disinterest, it's wisdom. They see that validation fades quickly, but self-acceptance lasts. So they choose stillness over scrolling, peace over pressure, and self-worth over social approval. And that's real maturity.
Final thoughts. So the next time you notice someone who doesn't post their pictures online, don't assume they're shy or antisocial. They might just be more grounded, emotionally intelligent, and self-aware than most people online. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. And that is real confidence. If you love exploring why people think and behave the way they do, hit subscribe. Because here, we don't just scroll through lives, we decode minds.